Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are excited to present on our project subject AGR 113. Each member of our team will walk you through different aspects of the topic, and by the end we hope you will have a clearer understanding of our topic. Without further ado, let's dive right in. So first, let me introduce you to all of my fellow members. There are three, including me. So my name is Nur Fahana binti Muhammad Nur Shahid, and my other two friends, Fatin and Rina. About introduction, the concept of production cost and profit maximization. Identify and calculate the production costs involved the project such as TVC, TFC, TC, AFC, ABC and ATC. And next, we will identify and calculate revenue and average revenue get from the project, and also calculate and explain the project profit. And then some recommendation, conclusion, and the last one is reference. So let's go to the introduction. So our group has done the FPA 100 project at the Chef Farm, UiTM Pahang Campus Jengke. We started in November 2024 last year. There are several crops we have planted such as water spinach, pak choy, red and green spinach, and some mustard green. In this project, we will investigate the economic challenges faced by the agriculture sector, including fluctuating commodity prices, climate change, and the shift towards more sustainable farming practice. So next is the concept of production cost. So we have six concept of production cost. Include input, output, fixed cost, variable cost, short-run cost, and long-run cost. So input refers to the expenses incurred by farmers, producers, or businesses in acquiring and utilizing the necessary inputs for production, while output refers to the value or revenue generated from the products that are produced using the inputs in an agriculture operation. So next, fixed cost. Fixed cost refers to the costs that do not change with the level of output or production. These are expenses that remain constant regardless of how much its product produced, and they must be paid even if no goods or services are produced during a certain period. Variable cost. Variable costs fluctuate depending on the level output or production. Unlike fixed costs, variable costs increase or decrease as the quantity of goods produced change. While short run is the sum of fixed and variable costs. Understanding short run cost is crucial for managing farm operation efficiently, particularly and dealing with fluctuation in production levels or market conditions. Lastly, long run costs. These are no fixed input. It has the flexibility to adjust all aspects of its production process. This allows producers to achieve optimal efficiency based on their needs. And now, profit maximization. So there are three profit maximization, such as selling cost, revenue, and profit. Selling cost is the process of determining the optimal level of spending on selling activities such as marketing, advertising, and distribution that will lead to the highest possible profit for a business. For revenue is the total amount of money a business earns from the sale of its goods or services during a specific period. And lastly, profit is a financial gain for a business made after subtract deducting its total cost, both fixed and variable, from its total revenue.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will be presenting about fixed costs and how they apply to a vegetable farming scenario. In this presentation, I will explain the concept of fixed costs and go over basic revenue, example with 4 types of vegetables. What are fixed costs? Fixed costs are the expenses that do not change regardless of the amount of goods or service produced. These costs are consistent and must be paid even if there is no output. Examples of fixed costs in farming include land rental, machinery, and greenhouse maintenance. Now, let's take a look at the revenue generated from the sale of vegetables. First, we have water spinach. We produce a total of 54 kilograms and the price is RM2 per 300 grams. This means that the revenue from water spinach is RM360. Next, we have okra with a total of 3 kilograms sold. The price is RM2 per 200 grams, which gives us a total revenue of RM30 from okra. Moving on to green pak choy, we produce 0.4 kilograms at the price of RM2 per 200 grams. This results in a revenue of RM4. Finally, we have green mustard, where we harvest 0.2 kilograms. The price per 200 grams is RM2, bringing in RM2 in revenue. Now, if we add up the revenue from all 4 vegetables, water spinach RM360, okra RM30, green pak choy RM4, and green mustard RM2, the total revenue generated is RM396. In summary, the total revenue from selling these vegetables is RM396. This breakdown helps us understand the income generated from each type of vegetables and how they contribute to the overall revenue. Let's take a closer look at the variable costs that change depending on the level of production. These costs include material like seeds, fertilizer, and packaging materials. Here's the background of their expenses. First, for water spinach seeds, the quantity is 6 kg and price per unit is RM22 per kilogram. The total is RM44 ringgit. 2. Okra seed. The quantity is for 1 pack, 0.016 kg. Price per unit is RM13.33 and the total is 13 and 33 ringgit. For green mustard seed, the quantity is 2 packs, 300 gram per each. Price per unit is RM16 per pack. Total is RM16. For green pak choy seed, quantity is 1 pack, 300 gram. Price per unit is RM16 per pack and the total is RM16. For fertilizer, the quantity is 2 packs and for fertilizer, the quantity is 2 packs and 25 kg per each. Price per unit is RM28 and the total is RM38 too. For plastic for packaging, the quantity is 1 unit. Price per unit is RM29 ringgit 50 cent and the total is RM29 50 cent. For rubber bands, the quantity is 1 pack. Price per unit is RM5. The total is RM5 too. This breakdown helps understanding how each material contributes to the overall variable cost, which varies based on the production level. Now, let's look at the overall cost for the project, which are broken down into 2 categories: fixed cost and variable cost. First, we have the total fixed cost, TFC, which amount RM111. These costs are constant and do not change regardless of the level of output. They cover expenses that remain the same, like materials we need to purchase at a set price. Next, we have the total variable cost, TVC, which are RM 151.83. This cost fluctuates depending on how much we produce. For example, the cost of labor or additional supplies that vary with production level falls under this category. Finally, when we add the total fixed cost, RM 111, and the total variable cost, RM 51.83 same, we get the total cost, TC, which amount to 257 and 83 ringgit Malaysia. In summary, total cost reflect the full expense of the project, including both fixed and variable costs. By understanding this breakdown, we can better assess the financial needs of the project. Now, let's look at the total output of vegetables we produce. Here's a breakdown of the quantities for each vegetables. First, we have water spinach with a total of 54 kg produced. Next, we have okra, which gave us 3 kg. For green pak choy, we harvest 0.4 kg. And finally, we have green mustard, which produce 0.2 kg. Now, if we add up the quantities of all these vegetables, water spinach 44 kg, okra 3 kg, green pak choy 0.4 kg, and green mustard 0.2 kg, we get a total of output of 57.6 kg. In summary, the total output of all the vegetables are harvested amount to 57.6 kg. This gives us an overview of how much product was produced overall. Let's now take a look at the average fixed cost, which represents the fixed cost per unit of output produced. First, we have the total fixed cost, TFC, which is the total of all costs that the firm has to pay regardless of the level of output. In this case, the TFC is RM 111. The output here is 57.6 kg of vegetables. So the next step is to calculate the average fixed cost, AFC. AFC is calculated by dividing the total fixed cost, TFC, by the output. So RM 111 divided by 57.6 kg gives us an average fixed cost AFC of RM 1.63 per kg. AFC tells us how much of the total fixed cost is assigned to each unit of output. Even if their production is zero, the firm still has to pay the total fixed cost, TFC. This includes expenses like rent, salaries of permanent staff, and equipment costs, which don't change based on the level of production. One important thing to note is that fixed costs cannot be avoided or changed in the short run. No matter how much or how little is produced, the firm still has to pay these fixed costs. In summary, the average fixed cost AFC is RM 1.63 per kilogram, and it gives us an understanding of how fixed costs are distributed across the output produced.
Next, we are going to calculate the average variable cost. To find the average variable cost, the total variable cost, which is 151.83, must be divided with the output, 57.6 kg. It will bring us to the total variable cost, AVC, 2.64 ringgit. What is TVC? TVC is the cost and input that changes with output, responding to changes in quantity or output. Next, we are going to calculate the average revenue. To find the average revenue, the total revenue, which is 396 ringgit, must be divided with the output, 57.6 kg. It will bring us to the average revenue, 6.88 ringgit. What is total revenue? Total revenue is the total amount that the firm takes in from the scale of its product, the price per unit times the quantity of output the firm decides to produce. As the formula says, average fixed cost plus average variable cost will total us to average total cost ATC. So to find the average total cost here is 1.93 ringgit must be plus with 2.64 ringgit, and it will equal us to 4.57 ringgit of average total cost. Total revenue minus total cost will bring us to the profit. In here, total revenue is 396 ringgit will be minus to 257 ringgit point 83 cents, and it will equal us to 133.17 ringgit. Here are some recommendations to improve the profit. Firstly is frequent replanting. Replanting after the first harvest involves minimal cost, covering only seeds, fertilizers, and labor expenses. Second one is integration of technology. Leverage technology to automate processes, enhance data analytics for informed decision making, and boost overall operational efficiency. Thirdly, utilization of subsidies or aid programs. Take advantage of subsidy or aid programs offered by certain countries or regions for agricultural development to minimize initial investment costs. And the last one is enhancement of product quality. Ensure plants receive adequate nutrition to improve the quality of the yield. In conclusion, to achieve profitability, it is essential to address critical factors such as workforce optimization, enhancing crop quality, and strengthening market positioning. By employing the appropriate number of workers and ensuring their efficient utilization, we can lower operational costs. Prioritizing the production of high-quality crops will increase the competitiveness of our products, enabling us to secure higher prices. Additionally, strategic market positioning and effective marketing efforts will help us differentiate ourselves and attract greater demand. Implementing the strategies will significantly enhance production efficiency, boost income, and establish a sustainable and profitable business. That's all from us. Thank you very much, and Assalamualaikum.